Authoritarian societies tend to be tyrannical, but there are some authoritarian societies that have gone to extreme lengths to control every aspect of life within their borders. In North Korea's case, this means brainwashing and sheer insanity. These are 10 things that North Koreans actually believe. North Korean Central TV is always claiming that the country is creating new and innovative indigenous technologies. Of course, these declarations cause a great deal of speculation, considering that North Korea is internationally renowned for their relative backwardness and isolation. The phone that North Korea claims to have invented was called the Pyongyang Touch, and it turned out to be a total flop. Not to mention, it wasn't an indigenous technology at all. The Pyongyang Touch was proven to be a cheap ripoff of another smartphone model that is manufactured in China. Kim Jong-il was famous for a number of apparent accomplishments, but one of his many great achievements was his supposed cure for dwarfism. While Westerners realized that this claim is ridiculous, North Koreans found it entirely believable. They have accepted the belief that Kim Jong-il discovered a miracle drug that would rid short genes from the population of North Korea. Today, we know that at least a third of North Koreans suffer from stunted growth. This is largely due to malnourishment, and as a result, the average height of North Koreans is significantly less than that of South Koreans. North Koreans have been told that Kim Jong-il was one of the most important leaders in all of human history. Those that live in the country have been convinced that they have the highest quality of life and that they only have Kim Jong-il to thank for it. This, of course, is untrue, considering that the country is lagging behind the rest of the world by nearly every economic and technological metric. Propagandists have spread the idea that Kim Jong-il's birth was a magical event. According to legend, he was born on their holiest mountain, Mount Baekdu. North Korean reports even claim that the season changed from winter to spring and a new star was born as soon as he came into the world. However, Soviet records that were released after the fall of the Berlin Wall show that he was actually born in a refugee camp in Vyatskoye, Siberia. North Korea did surprisingly well at the 2012 Olympics, placing 20th among 205 different countries. However, the country did not leave with a clean slate. North Korean gold medalist Oh Myung-chol claimed that Kim Jong-il's spirit helped him lift 3 times his body weight during the competition. This declaration was mocked in the Western media, but it cannot be denied that the image of Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong-il can be a very powerful inspiration to many North Koreans. Because of the country's food crisis, many North Koreans are starving. In order to combat this national famine, the government of North Korea has encouraged its people to substitute meals with sawdust and to scavenge what food they can from the countryside. These edicts are often accompanied with explanations that sawdust isn't harmful. Unsurprisingly, it has been estimated that a third of the population of North Korea is malnourished. The state-issued biography given to the North Korean people makes very wild claims about Kim Jong-il's bodily functions, or lack thereof. According to the biography, Kim Jong-il never urinated or defecated. It is difficult to understand why they would make such a bizarre claim, but it is supposed to reassert the belief that he was a supernatural being. Either way, this obviously ridiculous myth was ridiculed in the now infamous movie, The Interview. As most people know, hamburgers are classic American fare. The North Korean people, however, have been told differently. According to the North Korean belief, Kim Jong-il wanted to efficiently feed university students, so he invented a brand new sandwich. He gave it the catchy name, double bread with meat. While we do not know the actual origin of the hamburger, we do know that it was created in the West far before Kim Jong-il's reign. According to North Korean schoolbooks, Kim Jong-un could drive as a small toddler. Supposedly, he learned how to drive behind the controls of a military tank. While this claim is preposterous, it is widely believed by the North Korean people. North Korean sources also claim that their current leader won a boating race when he was only 9. This story is also likely false. North Korea has been known for rewriting history, but one of their most bizarre rewrites has to do with the Korean War. Their claim is that the war was started by the US and is one of the most serious changes to North Korean textbooks. The North Korean explanation for the war is that the US occupied South Korea after the Second World War. From there, the Western countries supposedly invaded the North. It is recorded that Kim Il-sung saved the country from being taken over by Western forces, though North Koreans believe that the US troops still occupy South Korea and that they will shoot any North Koreans that attempt to cross the DMZ. For more top lists just like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out our other lists. And thanks for watching, and thanks for learning.